Hi, this is Christy Whitman with the Quantum Success Show, where you can get your information and inspiration to create your desires. So I wanted to give you a warning. When you start tapping into abundance, there's actually a downside. And the downside is that when you get into that field of abundance, when you really start energetically coming from inside out, vibrating out abundance, and you're connected to that whole entire field of abundance, what happens is you get an abundance of things, people, situation, energy that comes back to you. Think about it. What you send out, you get back. And the universe, as I've talked about in the law of sufficiency and abundance, the universe only knows abundance. So if you're in lack, you're going to get an abundance of lack. If you're in abundance, you're going to get an abundance of abundance. So what happens with people is that, and why I say the downside of abundance, if there really is one, I mean, come on, that what happens is you get a lot of choices. And then you have to start learning how to decipher what's important to me and what choices I want to make, what things I want. And I'll just give you a couple of examples. If I have a party I need to go to or an event that I need to go to and find a dress, instead of going to a store and can't find a thing to wear, totally being in lack, I can find 10 dresses. So 10 fabulous, amazing clothes or pieces, that I could wear, and I have to then choose and decide. Okay, big deal, right? I'll take it up a notch. When I first met Frederick, I knew instantaneously when I met him that he was my ideal partner. And we started developing a relationship. I quit my corporate job. I was just about to go move to Montreal to live with him because he had a brick and mortar business. And I went to a conference in Pennsylvania where I was living at the time. And I was sitting at this conference, and all of a sudden, who comes and sits next to me is this really, really great guy. He was an author, very successful, very good looking, had a great personality, totally available, and really is someone I could have definitely connected with. And I kind of started scratching my head going, why is this happening? Okay, is this like a test or something? And then on the way home, I literally next to me in the seat next to me, met another man, single, good looking, successful, just really great guy. You could tell by the conversation I had with him. And I'm like going, what is this? Is this a test? And what I realized is that it's, again, abundance. It's things coming into your life in the form of abundance, in the form of now men to choose from, clothes to wear, job opportunities, lots of clients. So even in business, I know many of you, and I'm going to really start talking about law of attraction and all the universal laws as it relates to business, because I know many of you are interested in that. But as it relates to business, it's like when you're abundant, you have so many clients coming to you, you can't possibly take them all on. At least that's for me, for my business. I've had to close my business to one-on-one clients. So I've now do a lot more group coaching. And even then, now I have certified coaches that teach a lot of my programs because I don't have, the time to do all the things and to fulfill the requests that I'm getting in business. So that's the downside, if you will, is that you have to now start focusing on what's my priority. And in the situation with Frederick, I was so in a space of being satisfied. I mean, beyond satisfied. I was so happy and I was so clear that this was the person for me. And with law of sufficiency and abundance, you're coming from a sufficient energy. You're coming from a place of being satisfied. And because I was in that place of satisfaction, all of a sudden the universe started bringing me other choices. So that's the downside of abundance, is that when you get into the field of abundance is going to flow in all different areas. You don't have to say, well, I want to create abundance in this area, so I'm just going to focus on abundance in this area. When you really open up to the field of abundance, really opening up to that energetic, that energy of it, that field, that stream of it, is that it's reflected in all aspects of your life. I've had lots of people come into the Abundance Principle Coaching Program because they wanted to attract a client or they wanted to make more money, and all of a sudden they found the man of their dreams or the woman of their dreams. So it's like it comes in all aspects. The only thing is that if you're not allowing it, like say that you have a relationship with money that's not good or that you feel you're not deserving, when you start to open up to abundance, maybe you'll allow support, an abundance of support, abundance of freedom, abundance of love, abundance of opportunities and situations and all good things, but then you still have this bugaboo area with money and you don't allow that in. So the downside of abundance is that when you really click in with abundance, when you really get into that field, is that you're going to have a lot to choose from and you have to get good at making choices. So I hope you enjoy the stream of abundance. I hope you enjoy making choices.
Hi, this is Christy Whitman.
Say hi.
Hi, I'm Christy Whitman.
That's it.